A great 1-2 to start the year. Hi everyone, Scott Hanson, and this is your Week 2 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty to get you caught up on. We begin in the Lone Star State. The Texans at home to take on Tampa Bay. And this is Tommy Tremble. They'll get it out to him left side, and then he'll take it the rest of the way. How about a 95-yard touchdown? From there, let's move on to another compelling early season matchup. And this is Shedeur Sanders. Hey, this NFL thing is not so difficult, apparently. One of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ballgame. The Blues are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. Lastly, got one more to show you here. And it's a man back from an injury and looking good, Stefon Diggs. He was absolutely electric. This, one of 3 touchdown grabs for him in the game. The Broncos get a second straight win to start the year as they get the tough road victory. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hardworking men and women in the studio, Scott Hanson saying goodnight. We'll see you again next week right here on EA Sports.
Packers got Matthew Stafford, goddamn. And they got Gibbs. Crazy. With Travis Hunter as the wide receiver, Christian Watson, Joshua Palmer. And their wide receiver room ain't the best. Travis Hunter's injured too.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Green Bay Packers and the home team. Along the Packers sideline, there's a look at their head coach, Matt LaFleur. His guys 2-0 to begin the season with both of those victories coming at home. Across the field, and look at the head coach of the Blues. The guys also more than happy about how their season has begun. Glad to have you with us for this one, football fans. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt on the call. It's Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey with the honors. And we're off and running from Memphis. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. It's a 17-year pro steering this ship, Brock, an active leader in basically every passing category and continuing to try and build that Hall of Fame case. Matthew Stafford.
Stafford just continues to fight off injuries, and he continues to battle Father Time. And it is remarkable. There's a lot of quarterbacks as we see him age, we see the arm fall apart. We see the wear and the tear and the velocity disappear. You're just not seeing that with Stafford. You can question how long the journey may continue, but you cannot question how productive he is when he's on that field.
Stafford from the gun.
Oh, so close.
He starts the game off with a pick.
So close.
Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. That's going to bring up third down.
Coverage defensively by Tyler Duffy.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Incomplete. Let's go.
So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Good defense, good defense.
And out heads Tommy Townsend.
God damn it.
Punted away to end a disappointing opening drive. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. So they come on offense now, ready for their opening drive. And they're brought out by the rookie who was the talk of the NFL draft, Brock. First-round hype, but didn't go until the 5th round. It's Shedeur Sanders.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio in the 11.
Ooh, let's go, Barkley.
And that is a touchdown.
Fuck yes. What a fucking start. What a start.
Take a 6-0 lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Blues will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Packers nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Tootin now on the return. Escapes a defender.
No way.
Races past
Oh my
midfield.
God, that was terrible.
And he'll go out of bounds with more than half the work done. Offense in enemy territory to begin the series at the 45-yard line. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Gibbs.
Stop him. Oh my
Able to
God.
stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford.
Fuck, I
Gets
could
him
have
on
got
the quick
that.
hitter. He works it down to the edge of the red zone. Dallas Turner there to bring him down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First and goal. Here's Gibbs. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, it did the job on first down. More to come.
They send the tight end in motion. Here's Stafford.
I left him wide open.
It's Gibbs. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers trim the lead to 1. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Packers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First down and 10. At their own
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Has a man on target to Thornton.
Wild.
And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. A big completion for the rookie out of Colorado. It gets his guys a first. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. First down, a run with Barkley. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Gets it downfield, on target to Gatson. Give him 25 on that play. And that is good for a first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
at the 21-yard line.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Now Sanders. It's a screen to Barkley. And he is in. Touchdown. The Blues break the tie here in the first. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Good drive, good drive. Let's go.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Blues take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Packers 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Tootin now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Out now runs the Packer offense. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I'd expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to throw, here's Stafford. Throw finds to Marcus Robinson.
I seen that coming.
This time they got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. Offense is set, 1st and 10.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Packers
50-50.
Gibbs now from the gun. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
He gets 6 on that play, and it'll give the Packers the first.
First down.
250.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Coming right is Gibbs. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
He was taken down behind.
You know, for pitchers, you'll hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss, just like that.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Here he is on 3rd and short. Pass complete to Robinson. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now, Stafford. This is hauled in by on the right side. And he's going to work it to the 20. Tackled there by James Pierce. That's the end of our opening quarter. Still a 1-possession game in the early stages. Back with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1.
Fuck's sakes, I left him
Got
open
his
again.
man. It's on him. Touchdown,
Ah.
Green Bay.
Complete to
The Packers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now this offense getting set to work here. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown! The Blues just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Blues break that tie and now lead by 7.
Packers 14.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Isaac Gorindo to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Packers and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys and friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Play action now for Stafford. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Stafford is hit. The ball is out. But it looked like the Packers were able to cover it. No turnover. They keep possession.
Stafford sacked. Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
Tommy Townsend on the punt. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Blues and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been
Oh,
perfect.
my God, that was close.
And in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
On the coverage.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. On the draw, it's Barkley. And he's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
5 rushes for 156 yards with 2 touchdowns. It's insane.
I'd say very promising.
Kate, I told you the story before, but it was the same play 18 plays in a row. You know, I was really good with that clipboard on the sidelines. 18 plays in a row. Peyton ran the same play. If you can't stop it, keep calling.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and short.
4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
4th down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it.
Let's go.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On 1st down, here's Sanders. This is Metcalf working that right side. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
And he gets this very close to that 1st. It's going to be 3rd and short at the 35.
That's a gain of 5.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Memphis in just a moment. Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. That's good for a couple of yards. And that gives him a 1st down.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that. A guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This is Sutton working the right side. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Throws caught. Touchdown. The Blues will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Blues double their lead to 14. Aubrey can kick this one away. Tootin now on the return. Oh, he rocks that tackler. This makes it up to the 25. The Packers getting one final drive before the half.
Goddamn.
And with field position and the clock against them here, probably not going to see anything of substance. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They'll stick with the ground game here.
No way. Get him down.
And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Here comes the final play of our first half. He'll throw it. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin with a good battle in the AFC East. Okay, Kate, thanks very much. A sad day for some, the official final day of summer. Fall begins in the USA tomorrow, so time for one more summer fling, if you will. And it's the 4th-year running back, Breece Hall. He gets it, he finds some field, and he's going to leave everyone in his wake. He's gone. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the Houston Texans. And this is Devontae Smith. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. Make it a 70-yard touchdown grab. This one's gone to halftime, and it's the Texans looking to go 3-0 to start the year. They lead at the half. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And it's the rookie, Cam Ward. He'll find his tight end. That's George Kittle. He's done that many times. This one is now at halftime with the Titans looking for their 2nd win after an opening week loss. They're up at halftime. And with that, a look at what else is going on around the NFL here in week number 3. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. On the return, here's Palmer. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. That kick return, he took matters in his own hands.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 1.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Into the hands of Gaston, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to
Get
fly the ball.
across.
You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down?
No way. I'm challenging that.
Defense.
So here comes the challenge flag. The Blues want them to take another look. Well, I certainly don't envy the officials here. A lot of times, Brock, it can be so tough to have the right angle to get a perfect spot on that football.
Yeah, how they do it, I just marvel at it. A bunch of years ago, I got to do and be an official, a side judge for a spring game.
How'd that go?
Not well, because things happen so fast, and I really do. I marvel at more often than not how good these officials are at spotting the ball.
Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. Stafford now off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Finds him over the middle. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
No way.
The quick hitter.
Oh my God,
And
I
he's going to
fucked
be
that
taken
up.
down a yard shy of the 25.
I fucked that up so bad.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Come on, we need a fucking interception here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard
Stafford's going to throw once more. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
And it's 4th down.
The Packers send out their punting unit. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. And another mistake for them here. This punt had way too much on it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The Blues and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
All set to go now from the 35. Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Searching for somewhere to throw well behind the line.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Tyler Nubin with the tackle. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Sanders going to throw on 4th.
Get the ball! Oh my God, you fucking
Comes up
idiot.
empty, and off the field they go.
Fuck.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Again, it's Gibbs. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Third and a lone yard coming up. Trying to sneak with Stafford. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2.
Damn it, I'm fucking up. I gotta get back in the zone here.
Ready. First down. First and 10 at the 27.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Screen here for Gibbs. Has some space inside the 15. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line.
14 yards.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
14. First down.
Tight end going in motion here. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Waiting.
They pick the handoff now. Stafford.
Fuck.
And he's got it. It's in close. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
The Packers will set up for the
On the play fake, here's Stafford.
Fuck.
And the
Thanks,
pass
guys.
succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit.
Damn it.
Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
brings up 2nd and
Job 1 of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Fits it through the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
a gain of 15 yards. That's good.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It'll still be just a one-score game when we resume play. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. At the 36.
To the air, Sanders. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect with Dante Thornton Jr. 4th down coming up.
Sets up 4th down.
They'll go. It's Sanders. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. All set now. 1st and 10.
And the Memphis first down.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
No way! You fucking idiot!
Packers got to this one.
You
You know,
fucking
I'm always trying to be
dumbass.
positive, partner. You take away the ending, it
Who
was
the
a great
fuck was
try.
that?
Everything they were hoping for, but all that work and effort, it's gone.
And all that people are going to remember is that ending, Kate. That's all.
No way.
There he goes on the right side. He's at midfield.
What the
30,
fuck?
To the 15. That's a Green Bay touchdown. Packers come through to tie it in the fourth. Christian Watson with the touchdown. And he comes through with the kick to give him the lead here in the fourth quarter.
What the fuck?
Packers 29, Blues 28.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again.
That was fucked up.
Return starts at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First down.
This offense getting all set for this series. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. This surges ahead for 5. Make it second down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Sanders setting the pass. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
15 yards.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Sanders going to look to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to
Come
get
on,
to the
guys.
release and alter that throw.
Fuck.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
This is Sutton working the right side. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
And the Memphis first down.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down.
Fuck. Who's injured?
We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to.
Here we go. Cavity Lions. Ready.
Working out of the gun. Sanders. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was you.
He has the touchdown. The Blues take a fourth quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
So as we expected, they're lining up to go for 2 here and a 7-point advantage.
The offense will line up.
They'll try to run it in. And he gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That puts them in a much better spot now. Up 7 here in the 4th.
Packers 29.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Tootin now on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Packers send receiver Christian Watson ready to go once again. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Motion the tight end over. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 34-yard line.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up third and 4.
Set. 180.
Looking to throw. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. Big shot is
Fucking
hauled in.
bullshit.
Finger inbounds.
No
Oh,
fucking
what
way.
a play.
No
One of the
fucking way.
game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
6 yards on the play. First down, Green Bay.
Blue hot. Blue 60.
Working inside the red zone. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for no gain.
To Cade Otton.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 18-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. The Packers take their first time out. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal.
First and goal.
Back to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. He'll look to throw it. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers cut it to a point late in this one. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Palmer. Finds some space, he's past the 30.
There we go.
Effort there as he's brought
That's
down on
what's
the
up.
opposite side of the 50. The Blues and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this 2nd half. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
60 back there. 60 back there. Ready?
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of
Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd.
for Memphis. First down.
Get it.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Tackled at the 29-yard
Timeout taken by the Packers. Their 3rd and final one.
2nd and 8.
Let go.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley.
Ah,
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
It's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Looking to throw it. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the
God
Blues
damn,
break
what a
that
drive.
tie and now lead by 7.
43. Packers 36.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Tootin now on the return. Dukes away from one. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
And they get that clock just below 40 seconds to play. Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes 2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. And Willie, no!
Wow. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Pivotal play late in this ball game. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. Here he is to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Let's fucking go. And we get the dub. Hell yeah. My voice is hella fucked up still.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. Line up the design keeper. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Blues, as with that, we sign off from Memphis.
That was a fun game. Shedeur Sanders balled the fuck out. Yes, go. We got Sanders to star.